Hey YouTube, been messing about with this project. I've been meaning to get down to it for a while. I think I mentioned it about a month ago. Yeah, so this is a wee guitar that I got off my pal Buster. He said he'd had it for a bass for his kid. I don't know how he'd done it though. I don't know what sort of strings you would put on a bass this size. It's like a 19-inch scale. So what I did, he'd already bunged up the holes on the headstock. I just did large them to take these bass tuners. And it's a U bass now. I built this bridge. It's a sort of prototype, see if it works. Just a block of wood. It's got a piezo in below it from an acoustic. I haven't. This, as I said, this is a mock-up to make sure it works. I wasn't sure how I was going to attach the strings to the headstock, but it seems to have worked. Kind of weird. A weird thing. It will be getting another scratch plate. Obviously, there's no point putting magnetic pickups in it because it's got rubber strings. So I do have one of these, for going on the top of an acoustic in my parts box. So just now it is running with a preamp. I haven't yet worked out how to make this fit into the body of the guitar. I'm sure it's possible, or whether it's better buying another one. Yeah, so hopefully you'll be able to hear this and it won't just be string noise. Volume right up the full. Tank the volume a little bit. See, ideally this would be attached to the guitar somehow. I wonder if I can put it in my back pocket. Get a bit more. I've got a limiter on it. Yeah, go for it. More bass. Yeah. It's not long enough to go in my back pocket. So I'll just set it there. Needs to be quite accurate with it, and there's a little bit of learning to it. I remember having a shot of one of these in. But the intonation isn't too bad. I kind of guessed. It's not miles off, and there's quite a lot of bend you get in this. I'm going to put this down. I'm not liking the way this is dangling like this. Just if I mute it. I see this thing. It's kind of curved. There's this flat bit. I thought I could maybe get that box bit out, but the only way I can really get it off is to cut it. And even then, I really need a 5-band EQ. It's like not really what I really want on it is I think it needs a preamp because it's just an acoustic pickup. What I really want is a bass and a treble, like active, so I can just turn the treble down and I can put the bass up at maximum. That's kind of all you really want. So I mean, it's kind of playing all right. As I said, I had a shot of one of these in Amsterdam. And I thought it was really good. It was like a wee mini acoustic, probably about the size of a nylon string guitar. Apart from it was a Kala U bass, and I looked at it and I was like, this actually works really well. It's €35. That's I'm probably going to buy this, and then it was €350. So I didn't. But it was kind of all right. I kind of got used to it after a couple of minutes, and then I bought these strings were always like 40 quid, and then at one point they just suddenly became like under a tenner. So I bought a packet and I was going to build a U bass. The problem is, like, see, you're meant to do it like with around about a 20-inch scale, and if you look at all the wee nylon string classical guitars, they're all 24. They're all too big, even though they seem to be. You think, oh, that's a really small guitar. They are full scale, so you need to get a short scale thing, and acoustic is better. Obviously these strings are rubber, so magnetic pickups ain't going to do anything. I will be making another scratch plate for it, one that doesn't have pickup holes. I just drilled holes through the front and then used these washery things on the back. It's a little bit rough. You know, I wanted to make sure it was going to work before I did anything. I also got a little bit of cutting to do in the nut and stuff like that. The strings are all... Basically, I cut the nut just so the strings would stay on, and then I cut grooves in this. So there's plenty of adjustments to be done to it, but the concept seems to be working. Cool. So, rock on. I will catch you later. I might have another video out tonight.